a pleasant day in March, the Mehndi ceremony will be held at the bride's home at night.
The beautiful wedding will take place in Xiziwan Beach the next day. The color of the decorations in the ceremony will be brilliant red, and we will use azure scenery in the wedding. Next week.
And in the second part, I'm going to give you a brief introduction about the flow. So the night before the wedding, we will start with the Mehndi ceremony. It's a tradition of India. And in this ceremony, patterns will be drawn on the bride's hands and feet by a painting called Mehndi. The next day, which is the wedding day, we will start off with a series of interesting door games. It's a tradition of Taiwan, and we hope both the guest and the couple will be happy in this game. And when we arrive at the scene of the wedding, we will start with the tradition called Give the Bride Away. And I think it will be a very touching moment as the bride's father gives the bride's hand to the groom.
Then we'll have the German tradition activity, which is called bell dance. Groom and bride dance under the bell, and single woman will try to rip off a piece of it. And after some other activities, we'll come to our last part, which is picture time. You don't have to worry about the rainy day because we'll have the ceremony in a glass church, so you still have a great sense to take picture with. Also, we'll have orchestra accompaniment during the whole ceremony, which is modified from Norway tradition. And for the wedding dress, we'll prepare gold jewelry for the bride since it was a tradition of Taiwan.
So next, we talk about cuisine. There will be buffet in the wedding, so the guests can choose the food they like. For example, we have Indian curry with turmeric rice, smoked salmon with dill capers, New Year's steak served with mashed potato, xiaolongbao, and German pig leg. You can also enjoy the dish with different drinks like Taiwan beer, German beer, tea, and so on. Last but not least, we have two different wedding cake. One a kranse cake from Norway. There will be a gift in the center of this cake. It is a bless for the groom and bride. The cake is very sweet, means their marriage will be sweet too. The other is Spießwecken from Germany. It is a 10-foot long cake, placing on the wooden plate carried by about 10 guests. The guests will pretend they can't get into the room. It will take some time. Then they finally cut the cake into half and then bring to the room. It symbolizes their married life will last long. Maybe there were some obstacles, but they will finally work it out. Here's our wedding plan. Thanks for listening.